forest of the Mugwumpa Honey Mountains, where all bears wear fedoras and all beaver boogaloo. It's an hour of thematic tunes to help your sleepy peepers blossom open to face a brand new day. Because, my dozy little droogs, it's time to wake up. It's the N Danz Show. And here are your hosts, Sam B and Danz with a Z.
Say hello to the 21st century. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Jennifers, 16 Jens, 10 Jennies, and then there was her. Yeah. You might be the one that I've been seeking for. You might be the strange, delightful. You might be the girlie who shall end all girls. You might be the sweet, unspiteful. I rode a bus with 27 Jennifers, 16 Jens, 10 Jennies throwing shade at her. You might be the one that I've been seeking for. You might be the strange, delightful. You might be the girlie who shall end all girls. You might be the sweet, unspiteful. You might be the one that I've been seeking for. You might be the strange, delightful. You might be the girlie who shall end all girls. You might be the sweet, unspiteful. 27 Jennifers, 27 Jennifers.
There it goes. It died off finally. So.
I couldn't cut off any of the noise going on there.
Yeah.
A little feedback.
So, anyway, despite the long, drawn-out ending to that song, we are here at 3 after 7 o'clock at WQNA 88.3 FM.
In Springfield.
And this is the Sam and Dance at Dawn show. I'm Sam B.
I'm really sleepy.
Yeah, me too. There must be a gas leak or something in here.
Sorry about that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we are here to hit you with 2 hours of our thematic music.
Good music.
Bad music.
Newsworthy music.
And we are We're really slackers. We're just doing part 2 of last week's theme, the name game, because we had so many things that we could play.
Yeah, and I still barely, I've got probably another show.
Yeah, really. It could be a week of it. So we opened the show with Mike Doty's 27 Jennifers. And following that is Suzanne Vega, Song of David, and I think she's going to be in Bloomington this month. So check that out. Here you go.
Karen, she's my boss at the shoe store. We sell to the rich on Madison Avenue. I'm coming late from Brooklyn on the F train. Karen says, honey, make this your last time. But we like her, she's firm but approachable. Dresses in style, pretty conservative. We ask her, hey, come out with us after work. Karen, she always declines. And we talk about Karen by night. Imagine she must lead a very dull life with just a cat awful by her side. We know her by day, but we don't know Karen by night. stockroom searching for a 9B. I overheard Karen whisper on the phone. She said, meet me at the club, there's a shipment coming in, and I can't pull this one off alone. Well, I didn't know what to think. Was my mom playing tricks? Was there more to this Karen than realized? I had to know, so I followed her home. I could not believe my eyes. And then I saw Karen by night. The leather comes out under the moonlight, takes off her Chanel and she hops on a bike, looking like young Marlon Brando. Karen by night. I saw her leaning on the bar with a drink in hand and cigarette dangling from her bright red lips. She looked like she was looking for someone, like she was looking for a fight. Then a young blonde buck walked in, she grabbed him by the collar, she kissed him hard on the mouth and slapped him on the cheek. Then I thought she spied me the corner of her eye, so I ran outside, but all night all I could think about was Karen by night. The next morning I'm late as usual. Karen's there fresh as a daisy. She says with a smile, why you look like hell, and where were you last night? Karen by night. Imagine she must lead a very dull life, but just a cat by her side. We know her by day, but we don't know Karen by night. The leather comes out under the moonlight, takes off her Chanel and she hops on a bike, looking like Marlon Brando. Looking like young Marlon Brando. Wish I could be more like Karen by night. Looking like young Marlon Brando, not like old fat Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now. Karen by night. Karen by night.
for Polly. Everything's so easy for Polly. Ancient strings that feel like speed to her, such mild grace, no monument of tacky gold. They smooth her hair with cinnamon waves, and they placed an ingot in her breast to burn cool and collected. Fate holds her firm in its cradle, and then rolls of her tender paws to save her. Everything's so easy for Polly. Girl with the parking lot eyes, Margaret is the fragments of a name. Her bravery's mistaken for the thrashing in the lake of a make-believe monster whose picture was fake. Margaret is the fragments of a name. Her love pours like a fountain, her love steams like rage. Her jaw aches from wanting and she's sick from chlorine, but she'll never be as clean as the cool side of satin Polly. Polly. Two girls ride the blue line. Two girls walk down the same street. One left a sweater sitting on the train, and the other lost 3 fingers at the cannery. Everything's so easy for Polly. For Polly. For Polly.
Rocket Stop, located at 2800 South MacArthur Boulevard in Springfield, is proud to sponsor WQNA Student and Community Radio. Rocket Stop, a true convenience store, has a drive-through window so you don't have to leave the comfort of your car. Their friendly staff is there to fill your needs. Rocket Stop offers one of the area's largest varieties of soda pop, along with a huge selection of frozen foods and all your basics. They can even top up your phone card. Rocket Stop is open when you need them from 7 a.m. to 1 a.m., 7 days a week. Rocket Stop, a community convenience store supporting community radio.
You've painted up your lips and rolled and curled your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? The shadow on the wall tells me the sun is going down. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. It wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war, but I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. And yes, it's true that I'm not the man I used to be. Still need some company. It's hard to love a man whose legs are bent and paralyzed. And the wants and the needs of a woman your age, Ruby, I realize. But it won't be long, I've heard them say, until I'm not around. Take your love to town. She's leaving now, 'cause I just heard the slamming of the door. The way I know I've heard it slam 100 times before. And if I could move, I'd get my gun and put her in the ground. Take your love to town. Oh, for God's sakes, turn around.
My name is Patrick Sheehan. My years are 34. Tipperary is my native place, not far from Galtimore. I came of honest parents, but now they're lying low. Though many's the pleasant day we spend in the glen of Arlo. My father died, I closed his eyes outside our cabin door. For the landlord and the sheriff too were there the day before. And then my loving mother and sisters three also were forced to go with broken hearts from the glen of Arlo. For 3 long months in search of work, I wandered far and near. I went then to the poor house to see my mother dear. The news I heard near broke my heart, but still in all my woe, I bless the friends who made their graves in the glen of Arlow. Bereft of home and kith and kin, with plenty all around, I starved within my cabin and slept upon the ground. But cruel as my lot was, I ne'er did hardship know, till I joined the English army far away from Mallow. "Rouse up there," cried the corporal, "you lazy Irish hound. Why don't you hear the bugle? It's call to arms to sound." I found I had been dreaming of the days long, long ago, and I woke upon Sebastopol and not in Mallow. I tried to find my musket, how dark I thought the night. Oh, blessed God, it was not dark, it was the broad daylight. And when I found that I was blind, my tears began to flow, and I longed for e'en a pauper's grave in the glen of Arlow. A poor neglected mendicant, I wander Dublin street. My 9 months' pension it been out, I beg from all I meet. As I joined my country's tyrants, my face I can never show amongst my dear old neighbours in the glen of Arlow. So Irish youths, dear countrymen, take heed of what I say. For if you join the English ranks, you'll surely rue the day. And whenever you're attempted a soldier in to go, remember poor blind Sheehan of the glen of Arlow.
All right, there's a little bit of Irish at 7:32, and so what?
I don't know.
What?
I just can't. My brain's not firing yet. I haven't had enough
There's
coffee.
just not enough coffee in the world to make me alert today.
I'm working on it. So that was Andy Stewart with Patrick Sheehan. Before that, by request from Cinda, Kenny Rogers in the first edition, Ruby Don't Take Your Love to Town, and Bjorg Lane, sorry if I slaughtered your name, Baba Yaga, Nico Case with Margaret versus Pauline, Scarlett Johansson with Song for Joe, and Jill Sobule, Karen by Night.
Yeah.
Looking like young Marlon Brando, not fat old Marlon Brando. And we're going to keep going with some more Name Game songs. And here comes a request from Joy. This is Three Dog Night, Joy to the World.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said, but I helped him a drink his wine. And he always had some mighty fine wine. Sing joy to the world. All the boys and girls
Gather round me, people. There's a story I would tell about a brave young Indian you should remember well. From the land of the Pima Indian, a proud and noble band who farmed the Phoenix Valley in Arizona land. Down their ditches 1,000 years, the waters grew Ira's people's crops, till the white man stole their water rights and the sparkling water stopped. Now Ira's folks were hungry, and their land grew crops of weeds. When war came, Ira volunteered and forgot the white man's greed. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey-drinking Indian, nor the Marine that went to war. There they battled up Iwo Jima Hill, 250 men, but only 27 lived to walk back down again. And when the fight was over and Old Glory raised, among the men who held it high was the Indian Ira Hayes. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey-drinking Indian, nor the Marine that went to war. Ira Hayes returned the hero, celebrated through the land. He was wined and speeched and honored. Everybody shook his hand, but he was just a Pima Indian. No water, no home, no chance. At home, nobody cared what Ira done, and when did the Indians dance? Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey-drinking Indian, nor the Marine that went to war. Then Ira started drinking hard. Jail was often his home. They let him raise the flag and lower it, like you'd throw a dog a bone. He died drunk early one morning. Alone in the land he fought to save. 2 inches of water in a lonely ditch was a grave for Ira Hayes. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey-drinking Indian, nor the Marine that went to war. Yeah, call him drunken Ira Hayes, but his land is just as dry, and his ghost is lying thirsty in the ditch where Ira died.
Did you know that motorcycles are entitled by state law to a full traffic lane? This means that you would pass motorcycles the same way you pass cars and trucks. Swing into the opposite lane, give the cycle a full traffic lane, and don't pull back in until you can see the cycle headlight in your rearview mirror. Please share the road to prevent needless accidents, injuries, and fatalities. For more information about motorcycle safety, visit Abate Illinois' website at abate-il.org. This message and Student and Community Radio, WQNA, are brought to you by the Lincoln Land chapter of Abate, Illinois, another area agency supporting Student and Community Radio, 88.3 The Edge.
my heart with a smile. Oh, sweet Mary, come inside for a while. Help me get a hold of you. Oh, I look in the light. I thought of myself beside you. Take me into your skin. Oh, sweet Mary Silence. Oh, sleeping Mary Silence. We had a state of confusion. You're looking at fear. It doesn't seem like the first time you walked out on your own. Oh, sweet Mary Silence. Oh, sleeping Mary Silence. I linger in your window. You take my hand, your hand. My last thoughts say come to me. Why can't you take me again? Oh, sweet Mary Silence. Oh, sweet Mary Silence. Shivering in myself. Oh, where? Oh, where? Oh, where? Sweet Mary Silence.
Ida, sweet as apple, apple sour whiter, sweeter than all that I know. Oh, come out in the silvery moonlight of love will whisper, so soft and low. Can't you hear me calling? Seems though can't live without you. Listen, my honey do do do. Ida, kinda idolize ya. I long to love ya, Ida, indeed I do. Ida, come closer to me. I'd like to talk to you. You know, Ida, this has been more than just lyrics and music to me. This has been my theme song from the day we met more than 50 years ago. Remember how long we were engaged? 7 years. You see, it cost $2 for a marriage license. You had your dollar, but it took me 7 years to dig up mine. But we finally did get married. And what lovely wedding presents. Oh, a rubber plant, a 26-piece set of silver from Jack Benny. That's right. He sent $2.60 in dimes. And someone gave us a baby carriage. I looked at the carriage and said, now what am I going to do with that? Little did I know. In 1914, I wasn't earning more than 35 bucks a week. But then the dollar was worth something. Eggs were 15 cents a dozen, and the friendly butcher would throw in a piece of liver for the cat, which the cat never got. You ate it yourself. Nowadays, you go to one of the swanky restaurants in Hollywood, and a portion of liver costs $3.50. When we were first married, there wasn't a man alive who could lift $3.50 worth of liver. We've been tremendously happy through all the years. You have given me 5 lovely daughters. You've been a wonderful companion, a loving mother, and a good wife. You have given me everything a man could possibly ask for. Well, that is, well, not everything. There's something you failed to give me, but it's not too late, Ida. Really, it's not. When? Tell me when. When are you going to learn to make a good cup of coffee? Huh? Tell me. Ida, kinda idolize ya. I long to love ya, Ida, deed I do. Forgot in the days of old lang
Celia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my
You are listening to WQNA 88.3 FM, The Edge.
That's really not Anthony. That's just me after the flu. No, I talk real low.
Yeah, all right. The End of the Name Game, Part 2. Simon and Garfunkel, Cecilia. Before that, Eddie Cantor with Ida Sweet as Apple Cider. Thanks a lot for playing that.
Yeah.
Bat for Lashes with Daniel. Mazzy Star with Mary of Silence. The Lemonheads with It's a Shame About Ray. And Johnny Cash with The Ballad of Ira Hayes.
Mm-hmm. It's now 8:01 here at WQNA. And this is the Sam and Don Show. We're going to switch over now.
Yeah, we're going on to the featured artist. But, you know, if you want to pop into the chat room, just go to samanddanz.com and click the chat button. And come on, say hi. We're keeping an eye on what's going on.
We're lonely.
Yeah.
And we need something to help keep us awake.
Yeah, I'm running out of coffee. So the featured artist, yours is up first.
Yes, this was from Recycled Records.
Yay.
And so it's always good to go in there. And, you know, their choices are so cheap that sometimes you just have to buy something on instinct. Just buy it and find out if you like it or not. And I found this group called Orbestra. And so I picked it up, and I'm not sure how to describe it. It's sort of orchestra music. They've used a lot of instruments, but it's like part world music, part jazz, and it's interesting. So let's hear a few tracks, and you let me know what you think.
And the CD is Trans-Danubian Swineherds. Say that quickly.
All right, there you go. That's Orchestra. Very unusual. Each one of the songs tends to start out very traditional and disintegrates into a kind of improv jazz or modern classical. So I appreciated what a good find at Recycled Records.
Yeah, it's a really interesting track there. African Rain was that last one. There was a lot of interesting instruments I can't identify, but it was neat to try to pick out all the different things I was hearing. Yeah, speaking of Recycled Records, I think it's time for a word from one of the WQNA supporters.
Yes.
WQNA Radio is made possible by the support of Recycled Records, located at 625 East Adams in Springfield. Recycled Records has LPs and CDs and can buy or sell your gold, precious metals, music, or stereo equipment. Orders for CDs and DVDs in by 10:30 on Monday are filled by 10:30 Tuesday. In by 10:30 Thursday are filled by 10:30 Friday. You can contact Recycled Records at usedcdlp@recycledrecords.com. That's usedcdlp@recycledrecords.com, or by phone at 522-5122. Recycled Records is another area business supporting student and community radio. WQNA.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Recycled, but I don't think you got this selection you're about to do from Recycled Records.
No, and they'd probably have to order it for you, but they could find it. This artist is from the greater Atlanta, Georgia area. We saw her perform at Dragon Con. Her name is Erin Woods, and this is her Holy Woods. I'd say it's an EP. There's 6 tracks on it. She is somebody who is, she's musically trained and started off competing in gospel sing-offs. Actually made the semifinals in an American Idol-style gospel competition.
But she's evolved nicely.
She has completely changed her style, and her music could be considered pop rock, or really more, it's Barbie punk. And she's got this bright red mohawk and a strange, unique look, and her fans are called Cupcakes, and she loves them all. This is, we'll start with Gangstas, Geeks, and Freaks, which pretty much describes Erin Woods.
Gangsters, geeks, and freaks make the world good for one thing. I don't wanna hear you talk, 'cause I pretend I'm listening, 'cause after dark, you know what to say. That don't mean I wanna hear you speak. Shut up right now and give it to me. You are such a breath of fresh air. I want it all the time. Heavy breathing. Heavy breathing. You're the best at what you do to me, but you're only good for one thing. Heavy breathing. Try to catch my breath or you're killing me, but you're only good for one thing. Heavy breathing. Yeah. 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 Ain't no doubt, hear me, I feel it in my chest. I think you know by now, you ain't gotta guess. Oh, you are only good for one thing. Heavy breathing. You're the best at what you do to me, but you're only good for one thing. Heavy breathing. Try to catch my breath or you're killing me, but you're only good for one thing. Heavy breathing. One, two, three. Let's keep this engine running, headed for outer space. It's like a supersonic, boom booming in your face. If you go ride with us, just throw your deuces up. Keep filling up your cup until you've had enough.
This my shit.
Let me introduce myself and get to know you very well. I go by Mrs. Erin. Erin. I'm not a rapper, so don't expect me to get mad flow. It's just that when I heard this beat, I was rocking in my seat and I had to say, oh, yeah, get it, it's my show. Call the radio to request this hit. Yeah, get it, it's my show. Call the radio to request this hit. This engine running, headed for outer space. It's like a supersonic, boom booming in your face. If you go ride with us, just throw your deuces up. Keep filling up your cup until you've had enough.
This my shit.
My DJ's better than yours. His bass comes out of my pores. Go DJ, that's my DJ. Time to turn it up when you hear that noise. Turn your engines on. Da-da-da-go. Done, done. Let the speakers boom boom in your face till you go numb, numb. Yeah, get it, it's my show. Call the radio to request this hit. Yeah, get it, it's my show. Call the radio to request this hit. This engine running, headed for outer space. It's like a supersonic, boom booming in your face. If you go ride with us, just throw your deuces up. Keep filling up your cup until you've had enough.
This my shit.
This should make your head nod. This should make your body rock. This should keep you bobbing to the beat and you can never stop. One, two, three, let's keep this engine running, headed for outer space. It's like a supersonic, boom booming in your face. If you go ride with us, just throw your deuces up. Keep filling up your cup until you've had enough.
This my shit.
This should make your head knock. This should make your body rock. This should keep you bobbing to the beat and you can never stop. This should make your head knock. This should make your body rock. This should keep you bobbing to the beat. Let's keep this engine running, headed for outer space. It's like a supersonic, boom booming in your face.
Erin Woods. If you like that Barbie punk, you can find a link to her music on our website at samanddanz.com or on our Facebook page. It's erinwoodsmusic.com, and it's Erin with a Y. And, if you don't like it, so be it.
Yep, there's plenty of other music out there.
Yeah, just go to Recycled Records and find something you like.
It was kind of fun music. I think it would be really good in a mix of other songs because after a while her voice is...
it's squeaky.
Yeah, a little bit squeaky.
A little too peppy this time of the morning, maybe, but it's all right. She puts on a great show, very vivacious.
Yep.
A lot of fun. So let's move on to the awful song, and yours was actually a request.
Yeah,
but
we
not
had a
for
request,
an awful song.
and I don't think she knew I was going to play it as the bad song, but it's by the Royal. Gosh, let me.
What?
Royal Teens. And it's called Big Name Button. And so we will play this now for Lana.
All right.
And you're really nowhere.
Big name button, you got to wear a big name button. You got to wear a big name button. 'Cause if you don't, then
You're a flub and you aren't in the club.
if your name is Bobby, how do we know it? If your name is Dee Dee, why don't you show it? When you have no button, oh what a shame. How in the heck will anybody know your name? Big name button, you got to wear a big name button. You got to wear a big name button. 'Cause if you don't, then
You're a square and you're really nowhere.
if your name is Bobby, how do we know it? If your name is Dee Dee, why don't you show it? When you have no button, oh what a shame. How in the heck will anybody know your name? Big name button, you got to wear a big name button. You got to wear a big name button. 'Cause if you don't, then
You're a square and you're really nowhere.
Well, it was delightful to have Lana singing in the studio.
Yeah, she knew all the lyrics to this. I'm mortified.
And you're really nowhere.
Yeah.
If you have a big name button.
Yeah, she said that was a trend in high school back in 1920 or so when you were in school. Ooh, boy. So
my awful song is a remake of a Buddy Holly song. This is from the Rave On Buddy Holly compilation. And this is Lou Reed absolutely slaughtering Peggy Sue.
I was looking at the list of the songs on this album, and that's the one that I looked through and picked out. I didn't know that that's going to be our bad song.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can't imagine him singing this.
Peggy Sue. Oh, how my heart yearns for you. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, yes, I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I need you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Oh, how my heart yearns for you. Oh, my Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, I love you, gal. I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, my Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, gal, I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, gal, and I need you, Peggy Sue. Peggy, 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 Peggy Sue.
Okay, you win.
Yeah, you
You
surrender.
win.
Yeah,
I've only ever been mildly amused at Lou Reed, and this kind of kills off that part of the amused.
I kind of want to punch him in the face for doing that.
Yes, that's just wrong.
And I'm not really a fan of Peggy Sue, the song. But,
Yeah, I'm not either, but
Ooh, yeah. I draw
I
the
will
line
be
there.
the next time I hear it by somebody else.
Okay, well, we'll let the listening audience decide who had the real stinker of the two songs. Joy in the chat room says that I win, so
Yeah, I agree with Joy.
that is
Yeah.
truly awful. All right, in the news.
In the news, more bad news for nature. The Carolinas have been getting, once again, 30 or 40,000 fish a day washing up on their shores dead. And we've been having this problem all over the world, essentially, for the last couple of years. Not only just lots of fish and squids washing up on shore dead, but birds dropping out of the sky in the thousands. And so something's going on out there, folks. I don't know what it is, but it started up again in the Carolinas, and they predict that they're going to see more of it. So here's a couple of fishy songs.
And this is Three Little Fishies.
Down in the meadow in the itty bitty pool swam three little fishies and the mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy, swim if you can. And they swam all over the dam. Boop, boop, did him, dad him, water, chew. Boop, boop, did him, dad him, water, chew. Boop, boop, did him, dad him, water, chew. And they swam all over the darn. D-A-M. We can't say it, it's for children. Darn! That's better. Stop, said the mama fishy, or you'll get lost. The three little fishies didn't want to be bossed. The three little fishies went off on a spree, and they swam right out to the sea. Boop, boop, did him, dad him, water, chew. Boop, boop, did him, dad him, water, chew. Boop, boop, did him, dad him, water, chee. And they swam right out to the sea. We yelled the little fishies, here's a lot of fun. you'll swim in the sea till the day is done. They swam and they swam and it was a lark, till all of a sudden they met with a shark. Help! Cried the little fishies, look at the whales. And quick as they could, they turned on their tails. And back to the pool in the middle they swam. And they swam and they swam all over the dam. Oh, boop, didn't dad'em wanna chew. Beep, boop, didn't dad'em wanna chew. Boop, boop, didn't dad'em wanna chew. And they swam back over the...
Well, Larry?
I'm not gonna say it.
Curly Joe?
Not me, not me. He's trying to get us to say damn. Oh!
Come on, cut it out, Mo.
Darn.
Very good, that's better. Now, let's go swim. I want to practice my new breaststroke.
Oh, good. Oh, I love to do the Australian crawl. I didn't know Australians could crawl. They do, you know. They do.
Now, come. We're going swimming now.
Okay, be careful of the water. Ooh, it's cold. I'm gonna tippy-toe in. Okay. Watch it. Yeah, it's fun.
Be careful, Joey. Be careful of that beaver.
Darn. No, damn, beaver. Oh, here.
Before I hit the ground, you went on your way, but no prayer was said. How you left me for dead. You didn't cover my face. I didn't mirror the communal grave. You set me aside, and no tears were shed. How you left me for dead. And I say, I won't stop. No, to hell is your home. There's nowhere to hide, no nowhere. You feel the cold of my gun at your head. How you left me for dead. And it's not like you stayed by my side or you called me a priest. You searched through my mouth to check for gold teeth. You were pawning my shoes as I bled. You left me for dead. Kept on taking your time until it was certain I couldn't survive. Judas remained, you turned and fled. How you left me for dead. And it didn't trouble your mind. It did not disturb you to see me decline. You turned out my lights, you put me to bed. How you left me for dead. I won't rest my head until hell is your home. You think that you're safe, but oh no. You feel the cold of my gun hit your head. How you left me for dead. And you didn't stay close to me, didn't stay by my side. I was choking in blood as the light filled your eyes. You're a bomb for each word that you said. Cause you left me for dead. But I don't wanna search no more. There's nowhere to hide. So why don't you come quietly, my love? I wanted to say that you sure proved the death of me. Cause now I've reached the dead end and I can't go back. But if I'm going down, you come with me. Cause you didn't stop to look round. You were gone before I hit the ground. You
This program is supported by the Eastland Retirement Community in Auburn. Eastland Retirement is a family-owned and operated independent senior living facility located in Auburn, Illinois. The Moose family provides residents with 3 meals a day, weekly housekeeping, scheduled activities, and many other services. Independent living in a country setting at Eastland Retirement Community in Auburn. For a tour and a free lunch, call 438-9394. That's 438-9394. Or you can visit their internet website at eastlandretirement.com. Eastland Retirement Community, another area business supporting WQNA.
All right.
Yeah. Well, in my news, a $4,000 golden personal massager was stolen in an armed Brazil heist. An armed man in Brazil heisted an 18-karat gold-plated personal massager, selling for $4,000 at a luxury sex shop. He tied up a clerk and took the item from a display case. He stole nothing else, not even the charger.
Well, you don't need to. I mean, you hold in a good cash there.
Not really, because it has a stainless steel core, making removing any gold plating extremely difficult.
Oh.
So he kind of screwed himself.
Well, at least he didn't steal it from a home.
No.
That's what I thought when you told me what your news was, that he broke into a home and that's what he walked off with.
Yeah.
Which you would kind of think he had to be looking for that kind of thing.
Yeah. So I'm going to play some tunes that kind of go with that. First up, the Divinals, followed by Cyndi Lauper.
I don't worry.
All right.
We are almost done here.
Yes, we are. Amazingly, it went really fast this time.
Yeah, it
but
did.
that's because I was sleeping.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back next week with songs about seeing. Joy suggested a sight or seeing theme, and we're going to go with that.
Yep.
And I'm sure we'll find plenty of songs, but
I'm sure there's a lot of cataract songs out there. So.
Yeah. If you have suggestions, check us out on Facebook and drop us a line. And stay tuned, because at the top of the hour is the Flyover Zone, which is always fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to send you out with some more Orchestra Trans-Danubian Swineherd music.
Yeah, play that song.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, kids.
Bye.
Toodles.